describing either emotional feelings or bodily sensations associated with emotions. Emotion and bodily sensations often reveal us to ourselves. They contain biological wisdom and communicate what's important to us and to those around us. In the pages ahead, as you get familiar with Hilary Jacobs Hendel's book, you will learn to treasure the richness of emotions and what powerful guides they can be, pointing us toward doing what we need to do to heal old wounds and feel more effective and happy in our lives. Hilary does a wonderful job of teaching about emotions and the defenses behind which they hide. In her cases, she documents the toll that not being in touch with our adaptive emotions takes on us, and the benefits and advantages that well-processed emotions offer us. Those italicized words were crucial entry points into different aspects of my experience, all relevant to the task at hand. We have a saying in AEDP: make the implicit explicit and make the explicit experiential. In this foreword, I will make the implicit explicit and tell you about the basic AEDP principles that come to life in Hilary's clinical work. I hope to tell you enough about AEDP that you can understand the principles that underlie what you are about to experience. So here goes making the implicit explicit with respect to some fundamental AEDP principles. Healing from the get-go. Transformance as the drive to heal. The first core idea that animates AEDP is that healing is not just a desired outcome of treatment. It is a potential that there is from the start. We are wired to heal, to right ourselves, to grow and transform. This is not just a metaphor, a way of speaking. It is what neuroplasticity is about. When we feel safe, or safe enough, the drive to heal comes to the fore. Unlike most therapies that focus on psychopathology, AEDP doesn't focus on what's wrong, it focuses on what's right. AEDP therapists are always on the lookout for this drive to heal, for which we have a special name: transformance. This is how I describe transformance, the motivating force of therapy. People have a fundamental need for transformation. We are wired for growth and healing. We are wired for self-righting and resuming impeded growth. We have a need for the expansion and liberation of the self, the letting down of defensive barriers, and the dismantling of the false self. We are shaped by a deep desire to be known, seen, and recognized, as we strive to come into contact with parts of ourselves that are frozen. What's beautiful, as well as convenient, is that the phenomena of healing are invariably accompanied by vitality and energy, which have clear somatic affective markers. These markers help us track, and they help us see the manifestations of transformance and the strivings toward healing and well-being. And when we recognize those strivings in people, they feel seen. Transformance and its positive somatic affective markers of energy and vitality are a direct translation of positive neuroplasticity in therapeutic action. It is what allows rewiring to take place. Privileging the positive, the adaptive, and that which feels right and true. While we are on the lookout for evidence of healing, even amid despair and fear, we are also carefully attending to and working with what is positive, what is adaptive, and that which feels right and true. Positive in AEDP has a very special meaning. It certainly includes positive emotions like joy and gratitude and happiness. However, and I cannot emphasize this enough, the way we define positive in AEDP encompasses those as well as anything that feels right and true to the individual. This is crucial to grasp, for we are often afraid of feeling our emotions because we don't want to feel pain. As you will hear in the pages that follow, when we finally get past the protective barriers we built when we were children, and we actually feel our genuine emotions, even when those emotions are grief or anger, we certainly feel relief. But we don't